USO. USO stands for United Service Organizations. Back in 1941, President Franklin D. Roosevelt gathered 6 organizations together, such as the Salvation Army, the YMCA, and the National Catholic Association. He told them all, "You do an amazing job for our civilians. What about my boys?" February 4th, 1941, USO was born. Currently, we have over 160 locations worldwide. We are where you are. And we're expanding, which is awesome. We've got places in Africa, in Iraq, Afghanistan, Korea. We're looking at opening centers in Singapore. Here in San Diego, we're lucky enough to have 2 centers. We have one at the airport and we have one downtown. We serve active duty, reserve, guard, and the military families. 2014, our free programs and services reached the military community over 260,000 times. This wouldn't be possible without our volunteers, who put in over 34,000 hours in 2014. The USO Neil Ash Airport Center. Best way to think about this is like one of those VIP lounges that, Alaska Airlines would have for their customers. This is ours for you. You can come to the airport center when you have a layover, when you're waiting to pick somebody up. You're welcome to use it. We have Wi-Fi, computers, TVs, couches, showers with bathrooms. We have a kitchen with tons of free foods and snacks. The volunteers love to support you. They love to feed you, so please, please stop by. The airport center also has a children's playroom, which in times of need becomes a quiet room for our families of the fallen. Luckily, we don't have many of those. But our volunteers and our staff are trained to handle these situations with the white gloves. They make sure that those families have everything that they need. They get them to the gate, and the last thing you want to worry about is if you've got all your tickets together, if you're going to the right gate at all. Our volunteers are there for them. We also have a 7,000 square foot patio, which is awesome. It's got 2 barbecues and plenty of space, so if you ever wanted to host your own event, you're more than welcome to, as long as we don't have something else going on. And the best person to reach out about that would be Bobby Woods. He's our center director. Our downtown center. I will be honest, this is where all the fun happens, so make sure you come to the downtown center. Not only do we have the same things that the airport center has, the couches, the TVs, the showers with bathrooms, the free snacks, but this is also where we host a lot of our programs and our holiday programs. So you're going to find yourself here a lot. Every Tuesday at the downtown center, we host a Tuesday night dinner. And this is just a great opportunity for service members and military families to, get out of the house, get off the base, get off the ship, and have a free dinner that they didn't have to cook, that they don't have to clean up after. The meals are really delicious. We had one group come in and they did, chicken breasts wrapped in bacon with a lime chipotle sauce. These are meals you don't want to miss. They are prepared and sponsored by groups and individuals in the community, such as Northrop Grumman, IKEA, Raytheon, and even the Navy Recruiting District of San Diego comes out and cooks meals. On the 1st and 3rd Saturday of every month, we host our food pantry program, which is held across the street from the downtown center in the ACE parking lot. This program is available to single service members, military families, and it's open to any rank. You're walking away with a minimum of $40 worth of groceries, so why wouldn't you take part in this? The program is super quick. It runs from 9 to 10 in the morning. The food truck sets up a farmer's market style display of staple goods as well as fresh produce. All we ask is that you bring your own bags, and if you can, fill out the form online before arriving. Otherwise, we'll have you fill out the form when you show up. The Community Chess program is a very popular program. Every other month on the 3rd Thursday between 1 and 3, service members and families are able to come to the center and pick items that you would find at Costco. Because this program is run on donations, the items vary all the time. So you can come in and, one time it'll be you get 2 items from the small section and 1 item from the big section, and then it'll be reversed the next time you're there. Items include things like shampoos and vitamins, dog food, baby wipes, and diapers, to really large items like surfboards and dining room tables and ottomans. Upon arrival, you are given a ticket, which is then put into a lottery, and that is how we select who gets access to the room with all of the fun, exciting items. Similar to the food pantry, participants are required to bring their own bags, and we ask that you be able to stay through the duration of the program, 1 to 3. Feed our troops. Remember that 7,000 square foot patio I was telling you about at the airport center? At least once a month, we host a barbecue for those who are at the airport center, as well as the new recruits that are traveling through. You will be enjoying hamburgers and hot dogs and pulled pork, and all of this is put on by sponsors such as the Gary Sinise Foundation and the San Diego Rotary Club. The United Through Reading program is incredibly important. It's available at both of our centers for service members who are deploying, training, or separated from family. For those who come to the downtown center, we take them upstairs to the children's playroom, where we have a very comfortable chair set up and a camera to do the recording. Service members are able to select books that we have, or they can bring their own. Each DVD holds a half hour of recording, so it really is whatever you make of it. I've seen service members come in, they read 2-3 books, and then they have the letter blocks, and they go through it, and they say, how do you spell your name? Jacob. J-A, and they lift the blocks. The room is completely private, so the readings and messages stay between the service member and the recipient. USO provides all the equipment, the books, and then we also do all the mailings for you. You can come in as early and as often as you want. We're not going to limit you on how many recordings you can do. If you know you're leaving in 2 months, come in, get the recording, knock it out, and then we will hold on to that package and mail it at the date that you've selected. You don't have to be a parent to take part in this program. We highly encourage you to do recordings for your nieces, your nephews, godchildren, your younger siblings, whoever that special child is in your life. Do a recording for them. This is going to mean so much to them, to see you on TV, to hear your voice, to have you right there at that moment. We've had spouses come in and tell us that their children watch these DVDs over and over and over again. And then when those children go to bed, the spouse puts the DVD on. They want that time. They want to hear your voice. Feel free to walk into the downtown center or make an appointment with Nicole at utr@usosandiego.org. With You All the Way is one of my personal favorites. The kits are designed for children of deployed service members. And inside are items like a super secret journal with prompts of how's your day been going? How do you feel? There's postcards that they can send to service members. There's dog tags. There's a DVD cartoon. And there's also this adorable white teddy bear. His name is Cuzzy. Cuzzy Cares. The USO works with Trevor Romaine. He is the creator of these kits, and he is also a comedian who works with children. He travels the world with the Comfort Crew, and they visit all these military bases and schools with the military children, and he sits down with them for about an hour, gets them laughing, gets them talking, tells them jokes, and has them watch the cartoon. And then he turns, the tone. He starts to talk to them about the deployments. He'll ask children, how many of you have a parent deployed? How many of you are bullied? How many of you are bullies? You would really be surprised how many hands go up and stay up. And he talks to them about those issues. The children who are really responding to the program are pulled aside by the Comfort Crew, and they get one-on-one attention with Trevor. It's also a really good opportunity for those school counselors and the teachers to say, you know what, Joe and Jane, they obviously have some issues going on at home. They're really, really feeling this deployment. We need to keep an extra eye on them. This is an incredibly important program, and it really helps a lot. For single service members, USO San Diego has Welcome Home bags, which are distributed either by the USO San Diego or by the commands at homecomings. Inside the bags are snacks, waters, toiletry items if they're available, as well as thank you notes. These bags can be requested by the commands through Nicole Duarte at usosandiego.org, and like I said, they can either be distributed by us, which we would prefer and love, or they can be given out by the commands. The Transition 360 Alliance is new for USO. It is an initiative to help service members and military families transition back into civilian life when their service is over. Currently, USO San Diego works with 3 of the 4 partners: Hire Heroes USA, Stronger Families, and the Comfort Crew. Hire Heroes specializes in resume writing and networking, does a lot of those kind of workshops. Stronger Families is your couples seminars, making sure that you're communicating with your significant other. The Comfort Crew, as I said with the With You All the Way kits, it's for the children. It's to help them adjust through those deployments and get them ready to coming back into a civilian life. Rally Point 6 is the only group that we don't work with currently. They are located in Washington State, and they focus on financial planning, doing kind of the long-term life goals. USO San Diego is a nonprofit, so any donation is welcome. If you donate to USO San Diego, your money will stay local. If you donate to USO, it goes worldwide. Our combined federal campaign number is listed there. Another good way to help us out is to donate your time. Become a volunteer, work at one of our centers, help us out with our programs, our events. We work with the Marines up at Camp Pendleton for the Marine Corps trials, and that's a 12-day event where we need 300 volunteers available. Another great way to help USO San Diego is by promoting us on social media. The more people that know about our programs, the better. We are here to support you, so please help spread the word. You don't have to have a Facebook account to view what we've been posting. So really, if you can even go to our site and just learn about what's happening right now with our centers and with our programs, you'll be 10 steps ahead of everybody else. I highly encourage you to take a tour of our centers. Our staff members, our center directors absolutely love giving tours and seeing these sailors and Marines and Coast Guardsmen, airmen, and soldiers come to our centers to learn about what it is that we do and what free programs and services are available to them. It really, really makes their day, so I highly, highly encourage you to come and take a tour of our airport center as well as our downtown center. Here is a list of our staff members. You are more than welcome to reach out to any of us. Our information is also on our website, which is www.usosandiego.org.